Hi everyone, good morning. Hope you are doing good. Okay, today we are going to discuss functional specification logic. Okay, how we are going to write the function specification. What are the basic prerequisites we need to take in care while writing the functional specification. First of all, here we are discussing about GST invoice report. Okay, in this report, very initially, we need to discuss with the business user. Means, which is the user is required for the this kind of report. Why we are going to develop this kind of custom reports means, based on the business requirement or based on user convenience, SAP is not provided their convenience reports. Okay, they provide the standard global level reports. Okay, where they're not able to it will maybe it will take much time to reconcile the data with the multiple reports to dump and in excel we look up and all those things to override those unnecessary things they require some custom report how they required. Okay, in that case we need to get the few details from the business user. Okay, which is the details, what is the details means which kind of output they required from the report. Okay, in that case we are going to initially we are going to discuss about the business user perspective. Okay, this is first user is asking document type. Okay, once I will note it down the all the key fields, means which are the business perspective, which are the fields they require. Later onwards, how consultant will ask the questions about the each field wise. Okay, that is I have file document number. Second field is IGST rate or percentage. You can call it as percentage. IGST amount, CGST rate, CGST amount, SGST rate, SGST amount. Okay, these are the GST related fields. Okay, then we are going to consider as a total value, and we have a TDS, posting date, document date. Okay, and vendor number. Okay, and PAN number, GSTIN slash UIN. Okay, and then the GST vendor classification. Okay, then we are going to name of state, place of supply. Okay, name of state. Okay, and state code, and then corresponding invoice number. Corresponding invoice number and corresponding invoice date. Invoice, corresponding invoice date. Okay, 1 minute. Then we are going to tax code, and then tax code description. HSN code, HSN SSE code, and either if you are implementing the W base element, you can consider W base element or otherwise cost center. Okay, these are the basic fields. User point of view, user is required. These many fields is required some separate report. Okay, they want this report. For this report, what is the selection screen? Selection screen. So initially we'll mention company code. Maybe I forgot to add the company code field. Company code, document type, okay, posting date from to, okay, both the dates is required. Company code, make a mandatory, and the document type is optional, and posting date also you can make it as optional. Otherwise, we can able to make mandatory. Posting date we are going to make. Okay, let's think about they provided these major three fields provided in a selection screen. If we executed the company code specific, and if they want to get it, and they want to year wise, okay, if they want to year wise, then physical year, okay. These are the few fields. Means basically whenever we are writing the technical perspective, selection screen is a major. Based on the selection criteria only, internal code will be written. Okay, let's think about first initially document type. Okay, in the document type, as a consultant, we need to take one question from the you need to ask one question, business user document. In this document type, we need to consider all the document types as specific document types. Okay, user will give the confirmation all the document types. If all the document types required, then we are going to consider all the document types. Otherwise, if they have any specific document types, in the while writing the code, we are going to suggest to the developer specific document types only we need to consider it. Okay, where it will be stored into the table document type. For example, we'll go to the SAP. In SAP, where we can able to see the documents on a table level, document type it will comes under whenever we are going to write the functional specification, that field will comes under item data or header data. You need to segregate it. Document type it will come header data. Header data table is what is it is BKPF. Okay, this is a document type. Okay, BLART, and which is the table BKPF. BLART. This is the field for a document type. Normally, some users may they have question doubts how to identify that this is the table. For example, we'll take one document type BS0. Company code is a BS01 2023. Everyone knows about this transaction. They posted entry. This is the accounting entry. This is a header data. If you click on this document type, this is where it will be updated as document header. Okay, if you click on this one, it will display the screen. Then you can keep the cursor on document type, click on F1, and it will give the technical information. The technical information you can able to see the table BKPF transference table. Whenever you are considering the table status is a transparent table related to those data only we are going to consider it. Other than transfer data table means cluster table, structure table, those are different tables is there. Those we could not consider. We should not consider it. Okay. Reason is that is a structure level, cluster level. It is written standard SAP programs. Okay, we can't consider those fields. Wherever it is mentioned as a transparent table, those tables only it will display the data in a SC16N records. Okay. Now you can clear how to identify the table. Okay. Even if you not identify, you can ask in a Google. You can able to get it the table names from the Google, and you can able to cross check the whether required data is updating in the table or not. Okay. This is the document type. All the document types it will be shared. All the accounting documents header data. That is any kind of financial document. All the documents header data will be stored into the BKPF table. From this table, we are going to consider as a field document types BLART. Okay. Company code. If you have any company codes, that is a company code specification only. This is a multiple are while in the selection screen multiple fields are multiple combination is required or individual combination is required. If multiple combination is there, then multiple selection box will be updated. If we explain to the developer, they will add it. Okay. Normally that is a company code wise display this report. Okay. Company code wise display. Display the report. Okay. In this case, even BKPF Bucharest. Okay. Bucharest, it will be stored into the header data. See, the company code here is there, and here also will be there. Both item and header will be there. We'll consider header it. Okay. Bucharest. Okay. This is the table. If we go back, you can able to see the Bucharest field. 1 minute, it is loading the screen. It is taking much time. Otherwise, we'll go for another screen. Oh, both the screens are taking time. Okay, I will check the network is correct only. Hmm. Yes, is 16. Yeah. See here, Bucharest is the same field we written in a Bucharest. Next, document number. Okay, each document type they have a different document number ranges will be there. Accordingly, it will be generated. Okay, all the document numbers needs to be considered. All the document numbers should be considered. Okay, in this case, where it will be showed the document number. If you have a accounting entry, just now we displayed this is the document. This document we have a document number here. This is a header level. Let me check that field. What is that field? The document number field. Or otherwise we already open the table. You can able to see the document number. BKPF is a header table, right? We already discussed that is a Belnar. Okay. BKPF Belnar. This is a field we consider. Next part is comes under taxation part. Tax data where it will be stored. Okay, these details we need to be considered. First, IGST rate means how much tax percentage tax rate we are going to consider for the documents. In this case, firstly we are going to considering about the tax tables. For this one we are going for the basic table. Okay, in the basic I am going to execute this one. We can see any documents is available for the taxes. Then I will show you how it is considering the tax rate. First of all, we need to be considered as a tax code. Tax rate is linked to the tax code only. Okay, tax code is assigned the tax rate or percentage. Okay, but in technical perspective, how it will be stored and where it will be stored the data. Okay, I think this server is slow. We'll go for another server. Okay, I'm executing the data. Tax, it will be, tax means the value where it will be impacted. For example, I will take one document number where it will be impacted. Where we'll see tax code. Okay, this document will consider it 1710. 1710 is a company code. For this document number, oh, this is a down payment request. Okay, we should not consider this one. We'll see any additional documents is there for taxes, or otherwise we'll go for filter. We'll check it. We'll copy paste all the documents, all the taxes, selection screen. We'll see it. Okay, we have V9 related documents. It's a 22 document physical year. See, here we have a taxes. Taxes where it will be impacted line item level. Line item level data where it will be stored PSEC table. Okay. Same like earlier how I explained header data, how we can able to see the table, can able to see the same way. For example, if I click on F9, F1, sorry. See here, this is a structure table. Structure means if you try to use the same table, bsec underscore ALV, you are not able to use that table. I will show you how it will throw the error. If you want to use this one directly, see, it's not in a correct category. Okay, sometimes it will be remove the ALV grids, you can able to identify the tables, or otherwise sometimes you are not able to identify the data. Okay, in that case you have to Google it and you have to identify the respective data. Okay, 1 minute, I will close this BS1 servers. Okay, this is exactly server. Okay, now in a bsec table we can able to identify the tax code. Okay, What is the tax code here? BSEC table, control F, MWSKZ. Okay, I know, that's why I taken this table directly. Okay, from the BSEC I taken a table tax code BSEC. From the BSEC is MWSKZ. Where I need to pass this tax code from the BSEC, from we need a, we identified the tax code. Okay, but for the tax, for the taxes, what is the tax percentage? We don't know, right? For that reason, we need to identify the tax percentage. For example, in this document, there is no tax line items. Okay, we'll see. They have any additional 31. We'll see this document. 86 is 31. What is it? Is a vendor line item report. See here, V9 tax code it is used, but here the taxes data is displayed. Earlier document it is not related to invoice related, that is a MIGO related. Okay, MIGO it will be won't be there in any taxes displays. If you click on taxes here in the document, you can able to see what is the tax percentage. See here, zero tax percentage and tax base amount and tax amount. Tax rate is a zero, right? That's why it is not considered, not calculated the output tax amount, 0% tax. Okay, now I need to identify the tax code against data. We have one more table, A003, tax classification. If we give the tax code V9 and execute it, okay, here we have a tax code V9. We need to check the departure country region, which country you are going to identify it. Okay, from the table A003 hyphen pass MWSKZ, we are passing. Okay, and we are getting the condition number. What is the condition number table? This is, and get the condition. Okay, this is the condition table field, not table. Table is A003 is the table. Okay, and this is a condition. For example, here we have so many transactions. For example, Italy, take it Italy. For Italy related, this is the condition number. I'm going to take this condition number. I'm going to pass into the condition table. Okay, we have one more table, that is KONP. We have a condition number. If you pass the condition number, for this condition number, you can able to see the unit of percentage, condition, currency, condition amount. Okay, see here, this is the condition amount, this is the condition percentage, condition price unit, and condition tax code V9. Here we have a tax code. Okay, and here condition amount is there. Okay, and here price unit and unit of measure, group, lower limit, upper limit, comma, planned. 1 minute. Here is a V9, that is a output tax 19% it is mentioned, but here it is not mentioned as a tax amount. Maybe there is a issue while calculating the amount. Okay, we'll cross check the details in the tax code level, FTXP. What is the tax percentage? IT. It's V9. What is the tax? See here it is maintained 19%. Okay, which is the report it is showing here in the table KONP 19 is 190 is a correct. Here always you have to divide it by 10. Okay, amount column you need to be considered from the KYNP table. I will go for the amount field. This is the amount field KBETR divided by 10 and pass the condition number in the KONP and and get the tax percentage. Okay, KBETR, that is the field, tax percentage field. This is okay. In this field, if tax percentage and divided by 10. Okay, this logic we are going to completely explain to the developer. This is very important. Okay, while getting the tax calculation, maybe business will ask the tax rate, tax percentage, tax code. Okay, in that time tax code means you can able to directly consider this table. BSEC and MWSKZ is a tax code field. If they want to any tax percentage or tax rate, then you have to consider these many things. You have to consider the A003 table. Okay, and you have to pass the basic tax code, then consider the condition field. What is the condition number against to the country specific, means tax is going to derive at country level. Okay, for that reason we need to consider the condition number for the respective country wise and then pass into the KONP table and get the KBETR, that is the amount. The amount field divided by 10, then you will get the exact rate. 190 divided by 10, that is 19, which is already assigned in the tax code level 19. Okay, which is we are referring the document number. There is a issue in the document number, it is not generated the tax line item. Okay, okay, not a tax code issue, but I do maybe business based on the business requirement they don't want to calculate the taxes or something is there, that's why it is not calculated the tax amount. Okay, normally it is a 19% tax, means it has to be calculated on 19% on this value. Okay, sorry, hope you understand related to the tax. Okay, see, always we remember whenever we are preparing the logic. Okay, first see the test document while getting the date requirement from the business user. You need to get the test documents as well, which is the documents we need to be considered for the to prepare the functional specification logic. Okay, in that time they will give the test documents are based on the purely those test documents, which is the data we need to be considered. All the data based on the test documents you can write it. Okay, I hope it is clear. This IGST tax rate, CGST rate and SGST rate, all the rates are same. Okay, it is for all the fee, it is for all the tax like tax codes. Yeah, how many taxes we are going to consider, logic is same for a CGST, SGST, IGST. Okay, now we are going to write a IGST amount. Means IGST amount means that is a tax amount. For example, in this table it is not displayed any tax line item separately. Okay, we have one table B set. Okay, Let's execute the bset table. You have a taxes. The tax code is there. A0V90 is the taxes. Okay, in this table you can able to see the transaction and the tax amounts. O1. Okay, let me check this document. See, if you have a taxes, it will display like this. Additional tax line item will be displayed accordingly. You can see the taxes level, from which amount level it is calculated the taxes. From this amount level it is calculated, this is the tax rate is a 10%. Okay, 3 lakh 30. Are you clear? Okay, if you want to consider the same document number from the basic table, yes, you can able to consider it. Even basic table also it will be recorded the three documents. See, in a bset table, which is the documents is generated, and bset also it will be generated. We have a two line item ID is the tax ID. Instead of line item ID, you can consider a group tax group indicator. Okay, I will show you. Instead of line item T, you can consider the this tax type group indicator or a tax group. 1 minute. Tax group. This is a transparent table, but I don't know really. If it is a tax line item, it has to be updated the indicator, tax line item indicator, but it is updated line item level T. Okay. Maybe sometimes group indicator will be updated, sometimes line item indicator updated. To avoid this confusion, directly consider the table bset table. Here from the in this table, if you want to write the logic, directly consider it line item ID or tax group ID. If it is a field something any value, consider it as a that line item and go to amount column, amount in LC, that is a DMBTR. Okay. For example, if you click on F1 amount in local currency, it will be stored in a DMBTR table basic. Directly you can able to consider it. Okay, clear? I hope it is clear. Okay. If you want to consider from the basic table itself, otherwise you can able to consider the bset table directly. The bset table you can able to pass the which is the document reference documents, and you can able to pass the here line item ID, item number. Okay, tax code. Okay. See here got a group indicator is not updated. Sorry, I got the call. Now, okay, in this also we have a tax amount. Where is the tax amount is stored? That amount you can able to see. There's a tax base amount. You can able to see here. Come down base amount. This is tables. Is the LC base amount, LC base amount, or different fields is there. You can able to consider it in either these two tables or directly from the basic DMBTR. Okay, that will be helps you. Okay, here table is bset hyphen base amount, tax base amount. This is a field I consider, or bsec DMBTR. Okay, directly you can able to consider the directly bsec DMBTR. Both the logics are correct only. But as per my knowledge, as per my experience, I will give the logic for only bset table. I won't consider the basic table. Reason is the line item indicator group, tax group indicator sometimes will update it properly, sometimes will be not updated. That is, we can't identify the different business scenarios. Okay, that will be gives us some a different view when we suggest to the business to check the cross check the report. Okay, that's why we are going to consider from the. I am considering always from the bset table. How we are going to consider the B set table means in the B set table also we are going to pass the basic inputs. In a B set table, we are passing the basic details like document number, company code, and physical year. Okay. To get this proper amount respect to document wise, then we need to pass the in the selection screen of the table. You need to pass the document number, company code, and physical year. Remember always BKPF, BSEC, BSET. These three tables always document number will be same. If it is a tax is there, the document number will be reflected in a BSET table. If there is no tax, those document will not be displayed directly in a BSET table. Remember always. Okay. I hope it is clear for you. This is the same logic you are going to consider from the CGST amount and IGST amount. Now coming to the total value. Total value means here, for example, see here, this is the total value. Okay, for let's take this document, 36 lakhs 30,000 is the total invoice value. Okay, and some users maybe they will ask without GST total value. Some users they will ask with a GST some value. Some users they will ask including TDS the total value. Okay. Some users they want including GST without TDS. TDS they want to show separately. Okay. Now we are going to consider the total value from the vendor line item. Vendor line item or customer line item, any line item report. That is the invoice value report. That value only we are going to do the payment to the vendors. Okay. Vendor or customer line item value. Okay. From where we can consider basic table. If it is a local currency, DMBT, or if it is other than local currency means W or BTR or BTR. I will show you the table. This is the basic table, base set table, and the basic. We'll see it. We have two amounts here. This is a DMBTR table field. This is WRBTR. One is amount in local currency. One is amount in document currency. 1 minute, it is got struck. One minute, it is got struck. Here I'm going to pass the company code 2022 document number. I'm going to execute it. If you see, you can able to see the differences, those two fields. Okay, this is amount in LC field. This is amount in document currency, local document currency other than company code currency. This is here is a group currency. Okay, we'll see group currency where it will be stored. LC3. I think group currency is not storing here. Maybe it is going to store in a different table. In this case, we can see the group currency document value in the accounting document. We'll go for accounting display currency, document currency, and if you see local currency, now it is both are same. Local currency and document currency both are same. That's why you did not see any differences here. Okay. Normally, if you are considering Here we're going to consider as a posting key. Okay, either 01 posting key or 31 posting key. Okay, we need to be considered the posting key as well. Okay, what is the posting key? This is the posting key, BSCHL. Okay, but amount total value against field is DMBTR only. But how we are segregating means based on posting keys. Okay, based on the posting keys, we are segregating. We are separated for the transactions. Transaction like vendor or customer. Okay, 3101 basically. 31 is a vendor, 01 is a customer. Okay, this posting key based on the keys internally developer will taken care. Okay, what is the key parameters? The developer will take care. While explaining the developer, we need to explain in this way. Okay, I hope you people are clear. Okay, now TDS value. How to consider the TDS value? TDS value, nature of the expenses. This value will be considered from the vendor line item. TDS will be calculated always on vendors. Okay, what is the table? With underscore item, this is the table. Let's execute. We have any TDS documents, I will show you those documents. Yeah, we have one document, 1710 company code, 710 company code, fiscal year is 2023. This is not a right document. Okay, AU16 is a document. AU16. This is one of the document. Simulate. Initially it is parked. It is change. This command change. Now simulate. Bank account. What is the taxes here? There is no taxes. So bank account GL is mapped. It's a wrong scenario. We'll see vendor line item any taxes will be there, withholding taxes. It is there. But maybe wrong GL it is mapped. Okay, for them. Okay, bank maybe it is a wrong GL it is mapped. Okay. The entry is a correct only. Normally it is added the TDS value. See here the TDS value it is calculated on vendor value. It's not a line item value. Tax value it will be calculated expenses line item. But TDS will be calculated on vendors. Okay. I hope it is clear. For this table, which is a table we are passing, if you pass this document number in a basic table, it will give the details. If you pass this document number in a with underscore item, it will be the same document number, same physical year, and same tax course will be there. Okay, it will be calculated the tax accordingly for that. Okay, but here that is a withholding tax base amount else withholding tax amount DC. For this document, two line items are generated, but there is no withholding tax amount here. I don't know actually. This is a demo server, right? This is here mentioned as a bank account, but there is a value vendor line item. Vendor line item. You can see that is a withholding tax amount 850. It is already is there. But this kind of details you can able to see in a demo servers only. It's not a real time servers. Okay. See 850 is calculated, but it is not impacted here anywhere. We'll see this document number 7. Yeah, now it is updated with withholding tax indicator, that is 100 rupees, and it is updated as a withholding tax amount 100 rupees. Okay, and here it can able to see base amount, which is the amount. Okay, if you double click on vendor line item, you can able to see the withholding tax amount as well. And maybe you have a question while posting the user, they can able to adjust the base amount as per their requirement. If it is required for that scenario, they can able to adjust the withholding tax base amount. It's not required to always 1000. Okay, they can able to adjust this. For here, see the amount is a 9900, but withholding tax base amount is 1000 only. For that reason only it is calculated a 100 rupees. Okay, this taxes is a differently calculated. This is a purely configuration level based on the country's requirement. Which country is applied for the withholding tax? Those countries configuration we have to implement it in the system. Then it will be calculated a withholding tax. Maybe the mapping of the GL account is wrong. Okay, but entry is a correct. Okay, it's not a bank account. Withholding tax related, withholding tax relevant GL account. It has to be considered. Okay. Now we are going to write the logic from where we can able to consider it. The table is with underscore item table, and what is the field for that? Withholding tax. Okay, withholding tax amount in local currency table. This is the field transparent table field. This is the field we need to be considered for the withholding tax amount. Okay, TDS will be calculated. Will be calculated only in vendor line item. Okay, it's not for another line items, but GST or tax VAT or something else, it will be calculated on respective line items level. Okay, and from where we can able to get from the posting date, document date, and vendor number. Posting date BKPF table, normally that is a header data that will be available in BKPF table. If you see each document, you can able to see BUDAT posting date, document date, it is BKPF BLDAT. Okay, these two dates we are going to consider from the BKPF table. From vendor, where we are going to consider it, vendor or customer, where we are going to consider it, it's come from the basic table. For example, I will show you. It has to be there in a basic table field. Control F, LIF, NR, supplier. Okay, will provide one document. We'll execute this document. It is customer. Okay, it's not supplier. Okay, the customer case we are going to provide the 7, document number 7 will provide it. Company code AU16. Posting kit 13. Okay, we can see it is a supplier code. Hmm. Supplier code will be stored in a listener and customer code will be stored in a corner. Okay. See, document date, posting date also will be there in a basic table, but we consider from the BKPF table only. Mm, 1 minute, I will go for this way. Supplier, yes, see here, see the supplier code. So 200. You can see the supplier account 200. You can see it, right? Yes. In this way, we are going to identify it. Basic table, listener, LIF, listener. If it is a customer, then we are going to consider as a kunnar. We'll check it. I will show you. Kunnar is available or not. Control F, KUNNR. See, that is a customer number, kunnar. Clear? Supplier is a listener, customer is a kunnar. Vendor is a listener, customer is a kunnar. Okay. I hope you are clear. And up to this, how many tables are involved? Up to this time, BKPF1 table is involved. From the starting, BKPF is involved and BSEG is involved. A003 is involved and KONP is involved. KONP is involved. And then BSET table is involved for tax amounts and with underscore item table is involved. Posting date, document date. See here, big question is these many tables are involved. What are the key parameters here? Bellner and document number is a key field here. Okay, document number is a key field. Here is from BKPF to BSEC is a key field is a Bellner. Okay, BKPF, BSEC and BSET with underscore item tables are key field is a Bellner. If you post one invoice without tax, without withholding tax, then the document number will be impacted only two tables. This is the two tables, BSEG and BKPF. If the document is posted withholding tax with invoice, then the document will be impacted these two tables and with underscore item table as well. Okay. If document is involved with the withholding tax and normal tax, that is a GST or VAT tax, then it will be involved BSET table. Okay. If they want to get it the tax rate, tax percentage, then additionally it will be involved in a back end of the program, additional two tables, A003 KONP tables. Up to this, these are the tables, or six tables are involved. Okay. Next further discussion level, it's upon GST, vendor classification, place of supply, name of state, state code, corresponding invoice number, corresponding invoice date, what is corresponding invoice number, corresponding invoice date. Those details will be discussed in a next further session. Okay. We'll be continue the session for this one. Okay. I hope it is clear for everyone. If you have any doubts, please reach out to me. Okay. Thank you.